Hi everyone, very happy to be recording a new podcast for you today. In today's podcast, we're going to focus on the characteristics of people who do self-sabotage their relationships. In the previous series, we've actually looked at the causes of self-sabotaging, but as from now, we're going to focus on the traits, on the characteristics, on the attitudes, on the habits, on the behaviors of people who do self-sabotage, so that you can actually go over these traits, these characteristics, and try to link these characteristics to the things you're currently doing or to the things people in your surroundings are doing, so that you can actually recognize that you do have these habits in you, and then you can actually do something about it. Once we've spotted certain similarities, then you can have an action plan. All right. So the first thing we're going to discuss, or the first trait which people who do self-sabotage have, is that tendency to over-focus on negative things happening in their lives. Okay, so over-focusing on negativity is actually one trait which people have. And how does it self-sabotage relationships now? Actually, when you are someone who's over negative, you're actually looking for negative things in everything. You're looking for negative things in yourself. You're looking for negative things in what other people are doing. And you're looking for negative things in every single thing that happens around you, in people's actions, in things you read, in your surroundings, at your workplace, in your thoughts. So everything revolves around that negativity, because you're looking for the negative things, because it's that simple. In fact, if you want to look at positive things in life, you're going to find them. If you want to look at negative things in life, you're going to find them too. So where you put your focus is that where what gets attracted to you. So if you want to focus on the negative things happening in your life, that's what you're going to attract in your life. All right. So being over negative or focusing too much on negativity makes these negative things overwhelm your life. And what happens is, when it starts to overwhelm your life, your energy level goes down. You lose your enthusiasm, you lose your positivity, and you think that everything around you is negative. So you, in fact, sabotage your own potential. You're sabotaging your own path, your own life, first of all. And it goes further now, because when you are someone who's very negative, people won't want to be around you. So in that way, you're sabotaging your relationships with other people as well. So that's how you end up self-sabotaging your own life and the lives of people. Now, you're actually going to be having people around you when you have a negative mindset, but these people are actually quite negative themselves. That's why it's like each person feeding off the negativity of the other person. All right. So that's how being over negative sabotages your own life and the life of others also. In fact, if you're in a family, because you can kind of spread this negativity. And a lot of people who are over negative, they in fact think that they are realistic. But let me put that clear. Being realistic is in fact accepting both sides of life. So it's accepting that we do have the positive things in life and we do have the negative things in life. So being realistic is balancing both. That it's you telling yourself that, there are actually like great people in my life, but at the same time, I understand and I know that there are negative people and manipulative people on the other side. So I balance both. That's what being realistic is. Whereas the negative person, or the one focusing on negativity, just looks at the dark and dull side of life. Whereas on the other hand, now you have people who look at life with rose-tinted glasses, where they just look at the good things, or They just think that everything is peace and love, which is another problem as well. Okay, so we're just going to continue the next series by looking at other traits, but for today, we're just going to stop with this one. And I really hope that you found it interesting. So, till next time, bye bye. Lots of love from me, Girish.